Hello, and welcome to Manhattan News. Countless eyewitnesses are reporting that a giant monster is devouring the city. They say that it is nothing like they have ever seen. It is a ginormous, gelatinous glob of data. How did this monster even come to exist? Who created it, and why? Our sources have traced the creation of this monster back to a group who you would never think to suspect: astronomers. We have a reporter with two of them now with an exclusive interview. So as you know, the public is against you for creating such a creature. Our questions are how and why.
Your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could that they didn't stop to think if they should.
It started so long ago when it took months or years to record the data for a single survey. But now the technology has advanced so much, data volumes of an entire survey a decade ago can now be acquired in a single night.
That sounds impossible. What kind of technology could find that much data so fast?
Well, over time, we have developed bigger and better telescopes. They take less time to find things, they have less restrictions, more discovery, and more data storage.
Do you have any examples?
Actually, I do. There are 5 I can think of off the top of my head.
Well, there is, of course, the VLT, or the Very Large Telescope, that records 10 gigabytes of data, which is very large.
Then there's the SDSS, or Sloan Digital Sky Survey, that records 200 gigabytes of data.
The VISTA, or Visible and Infrared Telescope for Astronomy, that records 315 gigabytes of data. Now, I don't know about you, but that's still a lot of data.
Then we get even bigger and have the LSST, or Large Synoptic Survey Telescope, that records 30 terabytes of data.
Now things are really starting to get big, and we come to the TMT. Not the TMNT, but the TMT, or 30-meter telescope, that records 90 terabytes of data.
Well, that doesn't seem like too much data to collect in a year.
Well, it wouldn't if it was just a year, but these telescopes collect that much data in one night.
That is insane. How did you plan on analyzing all this data? You had to know that it was a crazy amount and way too much to control. This whole situation could have been avoided.
Well, yes, this is a very crazy amount of data, but along with these bigger and better telescopes, we've also been developing algorithms to process all this data that was collected. It basically sorts the good, the bad, as it finds it.
Okay, so now that everything is so fast and efficient, how did we manage to organize it in the past?
Well, the process in the past was that after data was collected, it was archived. Then if we needed the data or wanted to analyze it, it had to then be downloaded. Then to download, we had to have a special software to assess the data for quality.
After all that, we could finally research it. And unlike today, where it's all just sorted for us into the different categories as we find it.
Oh, so you have thought of a way to sort it and, I guess, combat it.
Yes, with all the algorithms and technology invented to find and sort these findings, we partner with people in the computer science field and fight against this beast.
Will all of your efforts be enough to overpower it? It seems to grow faster than you can analyze it. I've just received a message that the monster is heading our way and we need to evacuate immediately. I wanted to thank you for your time and all the details you can give us about this monster.
Really, thank you for having us, and I hope we can